Hey there, hi there, hello there, hello there. My name is Adam. Welcome back to the channel, Kaputy Inc. Returning subscriber, thank you. Returning viewer, and you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. So you can see me doing my most excellent work, of course. We're going to do a review for one of my more popular videos. People are interested in the flatbed. Let's see how it's holding up. Let's get kicking. Look at this fucker. Anyways, pros and cons. How's it been? Worked flawlessly. I have had no issues. I've been checking it out structurally, and we must have done a pretty good job welding it, because it's fine there. We double-checked the bolts, and we've had really zero issues with any bolts being loose, so that's been great. It's probably the upside to having a shit ton of 5/8 grade 8 hardware holding it on. We used the gooseneck probably almost every day of the summer, pulling a 10,000 pound skid loader, pulling shit with the trailer. You know, you're talking upwards of what, 16,000. I have a triple axle deck over gooseneck. That's rated for 21. We've had that sucker loaded up, no issues. Haven't been on the news. That's great. So everything there has been good. I've had zero issues with lighting. All the wiring was good. That's important. Take the extra hour you would take just like really getting anal about the wiring really pays off in the end. So that's been great. Other than that, the stake bed pockets here, we'll get a close up of them. These have been good. I've been able to haul a few things on here when the trailer's not hooked up, which is pretty rare. One thing I do need to add is a third, like, small D-ring in the gooseneck well, because you hook your chains up and the carabiner or whatever for your emergency brake pull that you're supposed to have needs to be hooked up separate of your chains. It's supposed to be hooked up to its own place. So that's something I still do need to add. So let's look everywhere else and go over some of that stuff. Gas filler neck. Fucking nailed it. No leaks. No issues. Full throttle putting fuel in it whenever you need. Just fucking sweet. Brand new filler neck. Making sure it's at an angle. I killed it. Toot toot. Tooting the old horn, motherfucker. Fuel tank. Tank itself had a crack from pretty much day one over there with a small leak. Annoyed about that. This winter it'll come off. It'll get welded up, pressure checked. Maybe we'll add some rubber pads underneath here. I don't know if I should have done that in the first place, maybe to help dampen vibration, but the thing leaked right away, so I don't know if initial tighten down, when I tightened it down, maybe crack something. I'm not sure, but good to go. This double joints on the fuel filler. I bought it's a 20 GPM pump, 20 gallon per minute pump. I bought this on like eBay or Amazon or something. I bought a cheap one. It had decent reviews. It's held up for us. Works really well. Filter, I don't remember if that came with the pump or not, but I added one just in case. Double joints here. Otherwise, if I wouldn't have done that, this hose just sticks straight out here, and it's in your mirror the whole time. F that right in the A. So double joints, peace of mind. This is noisy. Going down the road, where is it? This. You hear this? Going down the road a bunch. That'll be something we remedy. Maybe like a piece of rubber. I don't know. Something, maybe even a different fuel neck, but something will be done about that, because when you're going down the road, you do hear this. Other than that, though, things work well. We've got this plumbed in with a switch in the cab so that you have to turn power onto it, so somebody can't just walk up and steal it. This is a switch you can turn it on with too, but feeding power goes through a switch and relay system, so that if I'm parked somewhere, somebody can't walk up and just steal fuel from me. We got 4 of these puppies. Pull up. Ratchet strap something down versus the old stake pockets. Really like these. They worked out well for us. These things are sweet, bright. Seeing it tomorrow. They're pretty freaking cheap too. This LED taillight, everything works out well there. Hitch still works as you need, and you actually can use it as a step. So that's worked out great. I didn't really touch on this as much when I was building it, but this is really just a piece of box tubing that's big enough to fit that in, and it's up out of the way. You're not nailing your shit on it. And surprisingly, you don't hear it. It doesn't make noise. I'm thinking should rattle around more, but it really doesn't, which has been awesome. So yeah, this has been a good addition here. You can see on the bed here, it's all wet, and that's because there's a crack over here somewhere. We'll get to it, but just having time, making money. Light bar, LED strobe, key when you're plowing the old snow in the wintertime. I'm really jazzed about the two lights there, and the pinched bed corners. That's where it's at. I have my my F450 bed trimmed up over there, it's shortened, and I regret not having the bed corners pinched. It looks cooler, and that's probably the most important thing. But you do find when you're walking around it, you can catch that corner, that 90-degree corner, every fucking day. It just sucks. So pinching the bed corners, love that. But yeah, I haven't really had any regrets about not having a back window shield. We don't like throw lumber on here or anything like that, and there's enough protection here with the big 4-inch that you don't have big trees and stuff coming at it. So yet probably make a video about my broken back window one day and be like, oh, you fucking idiot. But it's true, I'm a fucking idiot. So yeah, let's look at the receiver ball. There she is, Kurt Manufacturing. It all the well stuff, as you saw, was welded in from the initial video, bolted in. We double checked those bolts, everything stays tight. I don't see any deformation in the ball seat or anything like that, so it's worked out really well. I highly recommend that plate. I've got it on 2 different rigs, and we haven't had any problems with it. So that'd be the year in review of the old flatbed here. Only thing I still need to do is I should probably put mud flaps on it. I think I'll do that yet. Other than that, man, it's going really well. So hope you enjoy the video.